friends, it's Morah Mushkie back again. I know it's been a really long time since we saw each other on video. I hope you all had a really nice Pesach with your families. I hope you got to eat lots of crunchy matzah and maybe some sweet treats also. So now that Pesach is all finished, we're getting ready to learn some new things, and there's some new holidays coming up. And there's actually an Israeli holiday that's coming up next week. And you know how on the 4th of July, that's America's birthday? Well, next week is going to be the birthday of Israel. That's Yom HaAtzmaut. And Israel is going to have a birthday. And I was thinking, since it's going to be the birthday of Israel, we could learn about something about Israel. So I know in America we talk English. That's the language that we're talking now. That's the words that you hear. And I know that some friends talk another language in their house. Some friends know French or Spanish or Russian. And some friends also know Hebrew. And did you know that Hebrew is the language that the people in Israel talk? And all the words that they know, they all sound different. They don't sound like the words that we're saying because they are in a different language, and that's Hebrew. So everyone in Israel knows how to speak Hebrew. Some people also know how to speak English, and some people also know how to talk different languages too. But the language that they always talk in Israel is Hebrew. And just like in English we use ABCs to write things, in Israel they use alphabet. So if you go to Israel and you see a sign on the street or you see something written on something in the supermarket, it's going to be in Hebrew. So today we're going to learn some things in Hebrew. We're going to learn actually some parts of our body, and we're also going to learn a fun song. So some friends might know these things already because you might already know Hebrew, right? Like if your family is from Israel, if your mom or your dad, or like you say in Hebrew, your ima or your abba come from Israel. But some friends also know some words in Hebrew just from things that we do in school, like Shabbat, that's a word in Hebrew, and Challah, that's a word in Hebrew. So all the brachot are in Hebrew, and a lot of words in tefillah are in Hebrew, like the Shema words. So even if you don't speak Hebrew at home, you might already know a lot of Hebrew words. And there's some songs that we sing in Chabad, like the exercise song that goes, Yadayim lemala al harosh, right? You guys know that one. So all those words are in Hebrew too. So you could think about if you know some other words in Hebrew. So even if you never go to Israel, it's still fun to learn different words in Hebrew. And Israel is a Jewish country, and it's really fun to learn different things about Israel and about the language that they speak there. So now we're getting ready for Yom HaAtzmaut, so let's see what we can learn about Hebrew. So in that Yadayim Lamala song, we said Yadayim Lamala, I mean, pick up your hands, Al HaRosh, on your head. So today we're actually going to be learning some words that talk all about what's on our head and also on our, what's this part called? On our face. So here I have some pictures to show you guys that my brothers and sisters drew for me. And they're going to help us because this is a picture of a head. And it actually has the Hebrew letters on the bottom. That's a resh, that's a aleph, that's a shin, and that says rosh. Can you say that? Rosh. And rosh is a head. So I have a head. I know it's right here. This is my head, this is my face. And I know you guys have one too. Can you put your hand on your head? Or can you put your hand on your rosh? Can you say that? Put your hand on your rosh. So this is a rosh, and we're going to learn about some of the things that are on our rosh and on our face, our panim. Can you say that? A panim, that's your face. And we're also going to learn a fun song. And at the end of it, you guys can see how many words you know all about the things that go on our head and on our face. And it's going to be all in Hebrew. So if you want to teach your family after, they might be pretty surprised to know that you know so many words about things that are in Hebrew. So that'll be pretty cool. And we'll also learn a fun song. I don't know if I said that already. Okay, so let's start out. Here is our rosh. That is our head. Our head has our face, our panim in it, and it also has all the things around it. Everything that's above our neck, attached to our neck, that's all our head. Our hair is part of our head. We're going to learn how to say that too. And everything on our face too. So here is our rosh. That's our whole rosh. Can you put your hands on top of your rosh? Can you put your hands behind your rosh? Can you put one finger on top of your rosh and one finger on the bottom? Hey, I'm kind of making like a rosh sandwich. What about like that? No, it's a rosh sandwich. We have one hand on top and one hand on the bottom. That's our whole rosh, our whole head. And what about the front of our rosh? This is the back of our rosh, but the front of our rosh, our head, is our face, our panim. Can you say that? This is our panim. So let's see some things that are on our panim. I wonder if you know any of the words that's on our panim. First, let's see what they are in English. So let me take off my glasses and see what's behind them. Can you see? I have 1, 2 eyes. Let me put my glasses back on so I can see you. Do you know how you say eyes in Hebrew? Let's find the picture. Einayim. There's 1 ayin and 2 einayim. Can you close only one of your einayim like this? What about, can you close 2 of your einayim? I'm going to do it, but then I won't be able to see you. All right? Ready, set, go. Are you doing it also? Are you closing both of your einayim? All right, let's open them. 1, 2, 3. Hey, now I can see you again. And there are some other little things on our einayim too. There are, right over here, right on top of our einayim, there are our risim. That's our eyelashes. Do you see my risim? It's a little hard to see. Maybe if you put your finger right near your einayim, but not actually in your einayim, you can feel your risim, your eyelashes. Can you feel your risim? Can you say that? Risim? That's your eyelashes. And they go right on top of your einayim, your eyes. And they actually, Hashem put them there to help keep things out of your eyes. And they make sure that no dust or no dirt gets inside your eyes, and they keep your eyes clean and healthy. So that's what the risim are for, the eyelashes. And I see 2 einayim. Can you blink your einayim? Blink, blink, blink your einayim. Blink, blink, blink your einayim. Can you make your einayim really big like this? Open them really wide. Can you close them almost all the way just so you can see a little bit poking out? Those are einayim. And that's how you write it with alphabet. Einayim. Okay, those are our einayim. And our einayim help us see. That's a super important thing to do. If we couldn't see, we can't watch this video, right? And what else do we have on our face? Hey, right under our einayim, I see something poking out right over here, and it helps us smell. Can you smell something? I don't really smell anything in my house. Maybe you smell something in your house. Maybe there's something cooking. Maybe there's something that you sprayed that smells nice. Or maybe you can smell some perfume. I don't know. But do you know what you use to smell, or how you say it in Hebrew? Here it is. It's the af. Can you say that? Af. Good. Af is a nose. That's your nose in Hebrew. I'm going to cover my af with the af paper so you can't even see it. Does that look like this is really my nose? But this picture actually has 2 einayim in it also. So let me cover my einayim and my af with the picture. Does that look real? Here's my af again. It came back. It was really just hiding behind the paper. Can you put one finger on your nose like that? And can you make a fist with your hand like that and put your whole fist on your nose? Oh, you can't even see my nose. Can you see your nose? Hi. There it is again. This is your af. Your af is your nose, and your af helps you smell, and it helps you breathe. You have 2 nostrils down there that help you breathe. And your af is super important, especially when you're baking something yummy, right? It's good to smell things with your af. All right, let's see what else there is. If we keep going down, underneath the af, the nose, was something that, hey, I see it moving in the video. I'm using it to talk. What do we talk with? What's this over here? This is, you might know what it's called in English. Can you tell me? That's right, it's a mouth. And in English, in Hebrew, it's called a peh. Can you say that? Peh. Good. That's a pretty short word. It's pretty easy to say. Peh. Peh, peh, peh. You just close your lips and say peh. A peh is a mouth. And there's a few things inside the mouth too. There are our lips. 1 lip, 2 lips. Those are called sfatayim in Hebrew, sfatayim. And over here inside the mouth, I see some almost white things here. Those are teeth. In Hebrew, those are called shinayim. Should we pretend to brush our shinayim? Brush, 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 brush. Oh, we forgot to put on toothpaste. Here, let's put on some toothpaste. Okay, not too much, not too much. Okay, that's good. All right, now let's put our toothpaste and our toothbrush inside our peh, and let's brush our shinayim. Brush, brush, brush. Get all the way inside, all the way inside your peh. We want our shinayim to be nice and clean. All right, those shinayim look nice and clean. Can you click your shinayim together like this? There we go. Hey, I see something else inside my peh. What else is inside the peh? Let's see if it's on this picture here. No, it's actually hiding in this picture. In this picture of the peh, of the mouth, we only see the sfatayim, the lips, and the shinayim, the teeth. But there's something else hiding inside. Can you open your mouth and look inside? If you're in front of a mirror, this will be even easier. I'll wait a minute so you can find a mirror in your house if you want. And then I'll have a look inside my mouth and see if I can find it. All right, there's something else inside our mouth that we're going to learn the Hebrew word for. Okay, did you have time to find a mirror? Let's open up and see if we can find what else. There's one more thing that we're going to learn the Hebrew word for, and it's inside our peh, our mouth. Ready, set, go. Hey, oh, I see something here. What's that? That is our lashon, our tongue. Can you stick out your lashon as far as it goes? Can you point it up like this? That's your lashon. A lashon helps you talk, it helps you taste, it helps you eat. A lashon is super important. So can you stick out your lashon one more time and try say lashon while it's out of your mouth? That might be tricky. Let's try it. Lashon. That didn't really work. Let's put our lashon back inside our mouth, our tongue back inside our mouth, and let's see if we can say lashon when it's inside our peh. Lashon. That worked better, right? Okay, so now we know all about our peh. We know about the sfatayim, the lips, the shinayim, the teeth, and our lashon. There it is. Okay, that's all our peh. If we keep going down a little further down, hey, there's something down here. What's this? It's all the way at the bottom of our rosh, our head. It feels pretty hard, almost like there's a bone in there. What's this? Can you poke it? Poke, 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 poke. Who knows what this is called in English? Poke, poke, poke. It's called a chin. Good. And in Hebrew, let me find the right one. This is called a santer. A santer. Can you see your santer? Can you cover your santer with your whole hand? Oh, it's hiding. Can you take off your hand at the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Santer. There it is. There's our chin. Our chin is all the way at the bottom of our rosh, and it's right under our mouth, and it's the last thing if we go all the way straight down. That is our santer. If you go over to the side there, it's not a santer anymore. And if you go all the way to the side there, it's not a santer anymore. But right in the middle, all the way on the bottom, is our santer. And if you move your mouth, like if you're talking, you can feel your santer, your chin move too. Should we try it? All right, put your mouth closed. Put some fingers on your santer, or your whole hand if you want. And then try and talk and see if you can feel your santer move. Ready, set, go. So one day I was walking and then I felt my santer move. Did you feel it? Did you feel your santer moving up and down? Because your santer is really attached to your peh. Your chin is attached to your mouth. So when your teeth move, when you're talking, your chin moves too. Ba, 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 ba. I see my santer moving up and down. Ba, ba, ba. They're connected, so they move together. All right, that's our santer. So we went all the way from our inayim to our af, to our peh, to our santer, but I think we missed some parts of our rosh, right? What else is there? Let's see what else firstly there is on the panim, on the face. So if we move up on the side from our santer, hey, there's two things over here. What are these? Sometimes babies have really chubby ones of these. What's over here? You can try squish them. What are these over here? Do you know what they're called in English? This is cheeks in English. And you know how you say it, a cheek in Hebrew? This is a lechi. Can you say that? Lechi. A lechi is a cheek. Two cheeks are called lechaim. Lechaim. Sounds kind of like lechaim when sometimes grown-ups have a drink, right? But it's a little different. So one cheek is a lechi. Can you squeeze your lechi? Hi, lechi. Can you squeeze your other lechi? Some people, when they smile, they have a bit of a dimple, which is when part of their lechi goes in. See, like that? Can you smile and see if you have a dimple in your lechi? Do you have one on this side? I don't. Do you have one on this side? I do. There it is. Can you see what happens to your lechi when you frown? It goes in a bit. So your lechi is also attached to your peh. It also makes different shapes when you move your peh, just like your santer did. So here's one lechi, one big lechi cheek, and here's the other one. Here's the other lechi. It's also pretty big. When people get face paint on their panim, they usually get it on their lechi or on another part of their face that we'll talk about soon, because there's a lot of space on the lechi. One lechi, two lechaim. All right, that's our lechi. And let's move up a little more. We have one more spot on our panim, on our face, that we didn't talk about yet. My hair is kind of hiding it, so I'm going to move it aside so you can see better. Hey, what's this part over here? This is also a pretty big part of our face. It's on top of our eyes, and on top of our einayim, and it's right next to the top of our rosh also, but it's not all the way there yet. What's this part called? Do you guys know what it's called in English? In English, it's called a forehead. And in Hebrew, it's called a metzach. Can you say that? Metzach. Metzach. That is how you say forehead in Hebrew. Can you put your whole hand over your metzach? Can you cover your metzach? It almost looks like we're saying Shema, right? That's over our einayim. You can put your hands over your eyes like you're saying Shema, and then you can move it up. And then it'll be on your metzach. There's your metzach. That is your forehead. Can you pretend like your fingers are walking across your metzach? Walk, walk, walk. Walk on the metzach. Now let's walk backwards. Walk, walk, walk. Walk on the metzach. Now back. Walk, walk, walk. Walk on the metzach. Should we do one more time? Walk, walk on the metzach. That is how you say forehead in Hebrew. Okay, are we all done with everything on our rosh? Let's check. We did our einayim. We did our af. We did our lechaim, lechi. We did our peh, our santer, chin. What did we do inside our peh? We did our sfatayim, the lips, the shinayim, the teeth. And remember that one that sticks out? The lashon. Hello. So what else is there on our rosh, on our head? I think there's two more things that we didn't talk about yet, because I have two more pictures here. Should I show you what they are? The first one is very easy to see if you're looking at this at the video of me, because I have a lot of it. That is se'ar. That's hair. Can you say se'ar? Put my glasses back on. Can you say se'ar? Good. Se'ar is how you say hair. You might have straight se'ar or curly se'ar. You might have long se'ar, short se'ar. You might have some se'ar in the front, that's like bangs. You might have a se'ar in a ponytail or in some braids or in little pigtails. There are so many ways to have se'ar. You might have dark se'ar, brown or black se'ar. You might have red se'ar or blonde se'ar or a few different colors together. Hashem made so many ways of us having se'ar. That's hair that starts on the top of our rosh, and it often goes all the way down. And You have Se'ar on the front of your Rosh. You have Se'ar on the side of your Rosh, on the other side of your Rosh, and then even all the way in the back. You see that? There's still Se'ar all the way in the back. Se'ar goes all over our head. Even when people have a super, super short haircut, where they cut it with a machine and you almost can't see they have Se'ar, there's still Se'ar all over their head. It's just very, very short. And that is Se'ar. But there's one more thing on our head. I think it's hiding on my Rosh. Should I show you what it is? It's something that we use to listen and hear. And if you have short Se'ar, you can probably see it already on your Rosh. But mine are hiding behind my Se'ar. Should I show you what they are? All right. Ready, set, go. Hey, what are these over here? Hi there. Hi there. Where have you been hiding the whole time? We didn't see you before. These are oznaim. Oznaim are ears. You have one ozen and two oznaim. I'm just going to show one for now because it's easier. We can see on one side. So this is our ozen, two oznaim, and our oznaim are what we use to hear and listen. The sound goes straight in there, and then it goes to our brain, and our brain tells us what we heard. Like if you listen very carefully now with your oznaim, I wonder what you could hear. Let's stop talking for a minute and listen what we can hear with our oznaim. I heard some birds chirping outside my window. What else did I hear? Oh, I heard a car driving by outside. And now I hear myself talking. What do you hear with your oznaim? I wonder what you hear in your house. Let's count to 5 quietly, just with our fingers, so we can listen for 5 seconds and hear what's going on. I wonder what you heard with your oznaim. All right, that was super fun. So now that we know so many words that are on our Rosh, I'm going to teach you a little song that has a few of the words that we learned. It doesn't have all of them, but it has a lot of the main ones. So let me just get all the pictures out. So we'll be ready, and then we can see which ones we didn't use. Okay. It goes like this. Ready? If you know the song, you can sing along. If you don't know it, I'll sing it a few times so you learn the words. Yesh li rosh, yesh li einayim, yesh li af, vegam oznayim, yesh li peh. Right, your mouth. Ve'peh omer, you know what the mouth says? Tov, 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 toda. That means good, thank you. Like if someone asks, how are you doing? You say, good, thank you. Let's do this song one more time. Yesh li rosh, yesh li einayim, yesh li af, vegam oznayim, yesh li peh, ve'peh omer, tov, 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 toda. That's a song that says about some of the different parts of our Rosh that we have. So now that we know so many of the words, I'm going to show you a little story with this little girl. Her name is Miri. And this story is going to use some of the words that we just learned. So if you remember the words, you're going to have an easier time hearing what's happening in the story. So, and if you don't remember the words, don't worry. I'll remind you what they mean. And then you'll still be able to understand the story. Okay. Let's maybe move this a little closer so we can see Mary better and see what's going on with her. And let's see if we can make this a little higher so we can see her even better. Come on, Mary. You want to play with us? Yes, she does. Okay. So here is the story about Mary. All right, now Mary's sleeping. Let's be very quiet because Mary's sleeping. She's very tired. Okay. So one morning, Mary opened her einayim and sat up in bed. Hey, she looked out the window and she saw that it was sunny outside. She saw it with her einayim. Yay! Mary loved when it was sunny outside. Then she listened with her oznayim, and she heard her family talking in the kitchen. This is her ima, and this is her abba, her mommy and her daddy. And she wondered, what were they doing in the kitchen? So she got out of bed, and she went to see what they were doing. But first, before she went to see what they were doing, before she got out of her bedroom, she smelled something yummy with her af. Mary wondered what that was. She smelled another time with her af. Do you see her af right there? Hey, I know what that smell is. That smell is challah. Yay! Mary loves challah. She ran so fast to the kitchen to get to the challah. Oops, she tripped and fell right on her santer, her chin. Ouch! Mary started to cry. Her ima heard her crying with her oznayim, and she came to see what was wrong. She looked with her einayim, and she saw a bump on Mary's santer. Oh, she gave Mary a big kiss on her santer, and then on each lechi, on each of her cheeks, and Mary felt much better. Then Mary went to the kitchen with her ima so that they could help her make the challah. And they all made challah together. They were so busy making challah that they didn't realize they were getting flour all over their metzach, their forehead, and challah dough was getting stuck in their seyar. Stuck in their seyar here, in their seyar there, in their seyar here. Oh man, they washed it all off, and then when they were done, the challahs were all ready. Yay! Here's the challahs. They put away some of the challahs for Shabbat, and then they ate the rest of it with their peh. Should we eat the challah? Here's some for Mary. Here's some for her ima. Here's some for her abba. That was delicious. All right, Mary, thank you for helping us remember some of those words. We'll see you later. Bye. All right, now we're going to play a little game where I'm going to hold up the pictures, and you guys are going to get a chance to see if you remember what the words mean. I'm going to count to 3 each time, and then I'll tell you what they mean. So I'll hold it up first, like this. I'll hold it up. I'll give you 3 seconds to look at the picture, and then you see if you can guess what it is, if you can remember it with your head. All right? Ready, set, go. What's this one? 1, 2, 3. It's a rosh. A rosh is a head. Good. If you got that one, give yourself a thumbs up. And let's do the small pictures now. What about this one? 1, 2, 3. It's a peh, a mouth. Hey, you guys are paying attention. What about this one? It's a af, a nose. Right. And, oh, there's 2 of these. What are these 2 called? These 2 are einayim. There are 2 eyes. 2 einayim. And what about these 2? Oh, there's 2 of these also. These are our 2 oznayim. 1 ozen and 2 oznayim. 1, 2. And all the way to the top here. 1, 2, 3. This is our metzach. Our metzach is our forehead. Good. And 1, 2, 3. This is our seyar, our hair. It goes all the way on top and all around our head. This one, 1, 2, 3. You know what it is? It's a lechi. A lechi is a cheek. And lucky last one, all the way at the bottom of our face, our panim. 1, 2, 3. It's a santer. All right, guys. It was so much fun talking about Hebrew things with you and learning all the Hebrew parts of our rosh, our head, and our panim, our face. I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you again soon. We can learn some more together.